All right, well,
down
speaking of
there.
Irish music, here's a music from Ireland. This is called the penny whistle, and it's been used in history to kind of break in pipers to piping techniques. Eventually, they would graduate to the bagpipes, but it's found its way into being quite a valid musical instrument in its own right. They call it a penny whistle because years and years ago, you can buy this for a penny, but now it'll cost you about $4 to $5, which is inflation over a couple hundred years. I'll start with an Irish air called something in Gaelic, so I won't pronounce it. And then I'll go into a hornpipe called Harvest Home.
Okay, one question, what do you mean by an air?
An air is like a slow, kind of a airy thing, you know, for airheads. Easy for airheads to play.
Okay, and what
no,
are the,
actually, they're kind of sweet.
and so I guess there's a number of different types of classifications. There's reels, there's airs, there's jigs.
Yeah. Well, these things are actually, they're named for, except for maybe, I don't know of a dance that is an air, but these other tunes like jigs and hornpipes and reels are actually dances. And the tunes were designed to accompany the dance. You know, the dance actually was the main thing, and the tune was secondary just to keep the dancers in step. Of course, these tunes, they're great on their own, you know, whether there's dancing or not, but originally that's what a reel was for a dance, or a jig was for a dance, and a hornpipe and a waltz.
Okay, so let's hear Irish air.
When these people came over, these old step dancing and hornpipes and jigs and reels, when they came to America and moved across this country, you know, it kind of turned into what we now know as square dancing. So that's the roots of where that came from. A little interesting anecdote.
That's a fun instrument. That's fun.
Yes, it is.
You scared me there. I thought you were going to choke and die.
Yeah, I know. I like scaring people. I play a lot for kids, you know, in schools, and when I do that over a microphone in auditorium, they'll go, you know, and I get their attention again, you know. It's fun.
Have you ever tried playing a bagpipe?
Yeah, I owned a small set of Scottish pipes, and forget it.
Nice.
And I tried the Irish pipes, the Ilian pipes, where you have the bellows, where you don't have to blow, you just pump, which makes it sound like it might be easier, but there's, you know, it's probably the hardest instrument in the world is those
Really?
Ilian pipes or elbow pipes.